Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Divinity Originals in 2. Wir werden weiter die Nameless Isle erkunden. Nachdem wir zuletzt dieses Scharmützel zu Ende gemacht haben, sind wir jetzt hier bei diesem Tempel von Dings. Ich will noch mal gerade gucken. Wobei, ich hatte, glaube ich, auch eine Quest dazu bekommen. Temple of Amadia. Amadia. Okay. Blue Jill Mushroom. Uns hier. Oh, erstmal um. Oh, was ist das? Sieht aus wie ein Fragezeichen, das kann aber auch einfach nur Zufall sein. Das ist eher nichts. Was ist das?
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia, her solemn face carved of ancient stone.
Examine the statue.
This statue of Amadia seems ancient. Moss blooms from cracks all over the stone, and tears of rain stream from her eyes. A hollow space marks the center of her creased brow.
Pray to Amadia.
You remember that the statue of Amadia in the hollow marshes healed you. But no words from you can rouse this one to response. Whatever powers the gods once had has weakened indeed.
Place your hand on the shrine and ask for Amadia's blessing.
You feel a presence awaken within the stone. An ancient awareness reaches out to you, swirling through every cell of your body and every mote of your soul. Fire suddenly rages around you. Acrid smoke stings your eyes and flames dance all over your body. Yet you feel no pain whatsoever, and the fire fizzles out as soon as it touches your skin. Then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with the blessing Amadia left you with.
Na, der ist natürlich jetzt extrem problematisch, wenn wir da hin und her springen und so. Den müssten wir eigentlich so schnell wie möglich loswerden. He wishes to regroup with his surviving comrades. Die meinten ja, dass die sich in einer Höhle im Norden zurückgezogen hätten. Also vielleicht sollte ich das erstmal machen. Also dann erkunden wir das hier nicht, sondern gucken wir erstmal, dass wir diesen Typen loswerden. Weil der halt bei jedem kleinen Scheiß sofort umfällt. Der hält halt so gar nichts aus. Hier können wir ja auch wieder hin fast traveln. Also das ist jetzt dann auch kein Problem. Temple of Relic habe ich, glaube ich, noch nicht aktiviert. Ja. Ja, dann gehen wir hier erstmal wieder zurück und kommen später wieder, wenn der Typ weg ist. Mal gerade warten. Schwupp. So. Dann laufen wir mal Da ist auch noch eins. The Temple of Sendius. Bischof Alexander. Ja, okay, dann gehen wir nach Norden. Da bin ich aber noch nicht gewesen. Was ist das? Bowl. Aha. Machen wir das Licht an. Da waren die Typen von eben. Little Book of Big Booms. Das hatten wir aber, glaube ich, auch schon mal. Waypoints. Hm. Das ist jetzt direkt nördlich von dem Kampfschauplatz. Black Ring, da sind wieder diese Freaks. Black Ring Camp. Oh Gott, der ist ja echt da ganz durch.
I've spotted something.
Aha. Ancient Artifact. Noch ein Eternal Artifact. Sollen wir damit was machen? Ist das dasselbe? Ja. It's hard to say whether this is a magical or mechanical or both. You can probably put this thing to good use somehow. Ja, das ist ein Buch, was ich schon öfter gefunden habe. Okay. Ach, und da waren ja auch noch die Freaks da unten. Ja, es gefällt mir eigentlich nicht, dass ich jetzt da wahrscheinlich durch die Gegner erstmal zu Alexander muss. Entrance to Elven Temple. Aber da sind die anscheinend drin. Das heißt, da werde ich mich jetzt auch erstmal durchkämpfen müssen. Good part of a sword. Da ist auch noch so ein Ding. Fork Tongue, Deflection Aura. Aura deflects any damage inflicted to his allies, sending it back where it came from. Inflicted to his allies, aber nur nicht zu ihm selbst. Also muss man den wahrscheinlich zuerst umbringen. Laufen wir da mal dran vorbei. Können wir später immer noch besuchen. Oh.
Hold up. Shriekers.
Only the purging one to defeat them.
We discovered that Shriekers have been deployed on the Nameless Isle. There must be Magisters nearby. Da ist der Radius zu klein, aber wir können ja einfach theoretisch dahinter springen. Das war jetzt nicht der Plan. Dann habe ich hier hinten verloren. Und das ist aber jetzt gar nicht so schlecht. Dann mache ich das jetzt gerade erst mit den Shriekers. Und dann hole ich den gleich nach. Das heißt, da ist sicher. Da auch. Ne. Ist tot. Ja, ich kann aber direkt da durchspringen und dann ein Stück noch weiterlaufen. Das sollte passen.
Hold up. Shriekers.
Only the purging one to defeat them.
So. Jetzt kann ich dahin springen. Nee, wenn die einen einmal haben, dann...
You do not look Black Ring. Explain yourself.
Muss man wohl anders angehen. Auf einer Seite sollte das dann wahrscheinlich gehen.
Hold up. Shriekers.
Only the purging one to defeat them.
Ach, Quatsch. Ja, man kann beispielsweise hier hinspringen. Na, das geht nicht. Da, ne, da können sie auch hingucken. Ja, aber nur der eine dann wahrscheinlich. Ich will die Wands aber nicht verwenden. Also da geht's nicht. Ich bin mir aber auch nicht ganz sicher, wieso die jetzt nach hinten gucken können. Ist auch ungewöhnlich. Naja, wobei können sie ja so gesehen nicht. Also man kann halt... Da kann man hochklettern. So. Temple of Circendelius. Too far. Nummer 1. Die anderen kann man jetzt einfach nacheinander wegpicken. Okay, der war...
Explain yourself.
Bringen die den jetzt auch um? Ach, und die können den jetzt nicht töten, weil ich ja im... okay. Super. Ja, gut, aber... das machen wir anders. Also da war ich an dem unten noch zu nah. Dann nehmen wir den hier als nächstes.
You, stop! Explain yourself!
Tell the elf that you are God Woken, here to claim your birthright. Finger the black mirror in your pocket. Explain that you have business with Alexander. Feign ignorance. You were just out for a stroll through... Was ist das? Eine Fishbone. Here to claim your birthright.
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion? Some tired old mercenary? Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
Tell him you're nowhere near as tired as he is, a knight of a half-dead god. You have killed more Voidwoken than you can count to get here. You're not turning back now.
We have all swatted flies. That is not what lies ahead of you. You are not worthy of this temple. Leave. Run back to your hearth. Cower there while death searches for you.
Tell the elf you've been to the afterlife and back to get here. He will stand aside or be cut down. To hell with him. Lunge forward, drawing your weapon with one quick flute motion. Immer das erste.
The laughter dies from the elf's eyes, replaced with weary seriousness.
Good. It is proper that the Godwoken should not be so easily pushed away. Too many are not ready for the trials ahead. You may proceed. You find no threat here. Not from me, at least.
Ask the elf what's going on here. The island's being overrun by the Black Ring.
The island is not overrun. This temple stands strong. The other gods were clearly not as powerful as Terce and Delius. In his fortress, the Black Ring do not succeed. They do not kill the Godwoken, but they do not fail. Now, knights and Godwoken both cower behind monsters, tied to sticks.
You feel the weight of the Black Mirror in your pocket. Ask if Alexander is around anywhere.
Yes, he resides here for a time. He and his troop commandeered the top level of my temple. He is not the Godwoken I expect. Few ferocious warriors bring an army. Or shrieking monsters tied to posts.
Casually ask if Alexander's under his protection then.
I protect the Godwoken of this temple from the Black Ring, from the Magisters, from all threats of this world. But not from other Godwoken. What one Godwoken does to another is divine business. It must not be interfered with.
Demands to know who he is. Why is he protecting the Godwoken?
The elf raises a bushy eyebrow.
One demands from one's lessers. I am your equal, Godwoken. Once, I stand where you stand. My gods chosen, fighting to be the divine. The trials do not kill me, but neither do I triumph. Another becomes divine, and I remain here to serve Terce and Delius and protect his chosen.
So, what comes next? Ask how you become divine.
It is not the place of a knight to reveal such things. We walked your path once. You must discover it yourself, as we did. Turn to the gods. Their guidance alone will lead you. May Ralik ever watch over you.
The Sallow-Man, the Nameless Isle. We discovered the streakers have been deployed on the Nameless Isle. There must be magisters nearby. We discovered that Bishop Alexander resides here on the Nameless Isle in the Temple of Tyrsendelius. Ich hoffe, dass das ja ausreicht als Abstand zu dem unteren. Mhm. Alles clear. Dann looten wir direkt noch. Da haben wir noch einen Black Mirror. Da ist auch noch ein Tempel, The Lunar Gate. Mhm. Da ist aber nicht ganz Schluss. Letter. Ah, da könnte man dann rüber. Okay, gucken wir uns mal ein Letter an. Mother, you always taught me to do what I believed was right, and so I have. I have greater freedom here than I've ever had, a greater hope in a hopeless world. One day, I hope you will not only forgive me, but join me. You are always welcome.
The spirit of a black ring witch stands over her remains, loudly petitioning the sky above.
Please, my king, raise me again. The shriekers are so close, I didn't have time to flee. I'll be swift the next time, I promise.
Du?
The spirit of a hulking black ring warrior lurches right towards you, brandishing a spectral great axe.
Stand your ground.
The warrior charges right through you, like a passing shudder. Just as he emerges from your back, you hear an echoing shriek and feel a curious phantom pain jolt through your senses. You turn. The warrior drops to his knees behind you, a smouldering hole torn right through his torso. He pitches forward onto his face.
Take your leave. Da. Den können wir noch looten. Na. Da ist keine Grütze. Ah. Na gut, dann müssen wir jetzt erstmal den Begleiter nachholen. Temple of Amadia. Hallo? Und jetzt wieder Temple of Relic. Oh! Krug the Troll. Mhm. Na, müssen wir auch noch machen dann, aber später. Ja, das kann ich jetzt leider, weil ich den mitschleppe, nicht so erkunden, wie ich es gerne hätte. Ich meine, ich könnte... Oh, da ist auch noch einer. Den auch abstellen, aber...
The temple must hold. The temple must hold. The temple must hold.
Ask if the temple held.
We held them off. We held them off. We held them off, and Alexander was saved.
Take your leave. So, wieder zusammen.
The others seem to have made this place into a stronghold. This is where we part ways, I think. Thank you. Until next time.
Ja, perfekt. Dolores Bow. Der ist leider Schrott im Vergleich. Den kann man dann wohl auch verkaufen. Ist aber gut was wert, wegen dem... Naja, das kann ja nicht sein. Skill, +1 Range, 2 Whist, 3 Finesse. Ja, aber der andere macht halt 30 mehr Schaden. Oder noch mehr. Ja. Jedenfalls sind wir den los. Jetzt können wir auch unten das Ende erkunden. Dolores thanked us for our help and went to rejoin his comrades elsewhere in the Elf Temple. Wunderbar. Ja, dann werde ich hier auch wieder weg und zurück zum Elune-Dings. Elune? Das war das falsche Spiel. Amadia. Wo ging's hier hoch? Da. Dann machen wir das hier erstmal fertig. Ah ja, okay, ich habe hier immer noch die Fire Immunity. Dann gucke ich mal, ob ich das mit den anderen auch bekommen kann.
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia. You feel a fire, then the aware.
Ja. Dann holen wir uns
Before
den.
you stands you feel a light, then the. Before you stands a shrine, you feel a presence awaken within the stone. An fire suddenly rages around you. Acrid smoke stings your eyes and flames dance all over your body. Yet you feel no pain. Then the awareness recedes.
Okay, die hat aber was anderes bekommen.
Before you stands a shrine, you remember that the statue of Amadia and whatever powers the god. This statue of Amadia's.
Na gut. Kablam. Gut, dann gehen wir erstmal hier runter. Okay, man könnte jetzt da... Naja, andersrum müsste man das machen. Gut, dann gehen wir halt erstmal da hoch. Einer fehlt. Ja. Damit kann man nicht interagieren. Das ist dann der Tempel, den wir aktivieren müssen, der Schrein, den wir aktivieren müssen.
Did that cause a reaction?
Up in the clouds. It seems that using the hovering runes is key to removing the magic barriers that surround the temple. We have reached... Ice Ward. Okay. Ach, damit kann man... Das dreht sich, ja? Dann kann man das wahrscheinlich in unterschiedliche Richtungen aktivieren. Ne. Ouch.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Up in the clouds. Ah ja. We have opened a portal that seems to lead farther into the temple. Moment, guck mal erstmal, dass wir uns hier heilen. Mhm. Moment, da oben war sonst... Naja, die Insel ist halt abgekoppelt. Oh, da ist auch noch was.
I have no idea what any of this means.
Ja, aber bestimmt.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic, the patron of all who use source.
Aha. Na gut. Engraved Jewel. Was steht da? A jewel with strange markings etched onto each facet. It would no doubt fetch a high price, but perhaps it has another purpose. Was hatten wir doch hier auch? Strange gem. An odd black gem found on the person of Alexander, shiny and smooth as a mirror. You can see your reflection distorted in it.
More of those damn sentinels.
Arcanery. Na, ich glaube, da bewege ich mich lieber mal alleine. So, haben wir hier irgendwas an Runen so zum Aktivieren? Auf der Seite. Achso, wir hätten von da aus... Ah ne, das ist wahrscheinlich das Ziel. Da unten ist eins. Okay. Dann laufen wir da mal hin. Das hier. Und dann rüber. Up in the clouds.
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me.
Know that it would probably pain you too. Dare her to try it. Tell her she has nothing to fear from you.
I am relieved. I greet you. I was, Amadia's chosen champion.
She gasps and bows her head in deference.
Forgive me.
Superior Pixie Dust. Das kostet 3000. Das war, glaube ich, benötigt, um diese größten Runen herzustellen. Ich gucke nochmal gerade, ob das wirklich das Pixie Dust war, was ich brauchte. Rune. Wo waren sie? Runes. Ich glaube, das war nicht Pixie Dust, sondern was anderes. Doch, Pouch of Superior Pixie Dust war das. Ja, kaufen wir mal eins davon.
Please, I hold this boon. It is Amadia's. It should be yours.
Ask her what she's Accept the gift. Ask her what she's doing up here. Does she serve Amadia?
I came to the council to learn to be divine. I failed. I'm not made to be pursued by evil. And that's what it means to be God-woken. Afterwards, I roamed the island, as did all we fallen knights. But my worst fears came true when the Black Ring came. I fled here. I made sure the temple was defended and went to the altar. I prayed to Amadia for help, but she did not answer. I'm not ashamed to say that I hid. There is untold evil in the world, and it has reached the island. It seeks the God-woken who would be divine. I cannot bear it.
Ask where she will go now.
Go? There is no go. I belong here. I was God-woken, but for all the evil in the world, I would not be divine. I did not search the world for the others of our kind. My place is here. Yours is inside the mountain.
Speaking of which, tell her you seek Amadia's altar.
Amadia's altar is at the highest point. Climb to the sky and you may find it. But be warned, Amadia rarely answers now. And when she does, she sounds unwell. May she speak to you with love.
She bows her head in deference and allows you to leave.
Mhm. Und irgendein Present bekommen? Oder hätte ich das aktiv accepten sollen? Ich sehe jedenfalls nichts, was ich bekommen hätte. Lade ich nochmal. Das wäre natürlich dumm. Naja, dann muss ich das nochmal machen. Dann speichere ich jetzt hier nochmal.
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me. I am...
She gasps.
Forgive, please. I hold this boon. It is Amadia's. It should be yours.
Accept the gift.
A pair of gloves, beaten and worn, but clearly of the highest value, especially to a wizard.
Okay, hätte ich tatsächlich eben das hier anklicken müssen. Das ist ja dumm.
I came to the... But my word... She did not answer. Go? Amadia...
She bows her head in...
Mhm. So. Okay. Ach, die kann ich gar nicht. Ja, Intelligence. Fire, Water, Air, Pyrokinetic, Hydrosophist, Aerotolga. Also für die wäre es am besten. Und die kann die auch ganz gut brauchen. Wobei die jetzt auch nicht schlecht sind. Verlieren wir halt wieder eins Thievery, aber ich glaube, das ist okay. Das hier können weg. Ja. Damit kämen wir halt wieder zurück.
It would pain me to kill you. But if I must do so, I will. I shall take that as a yes.
Okay. Das ist ja auch dumm, dass man die, wenn man den nochmal anspricht, den Dialog nochmal durchgehen kann. Andererseits kann man damit dann wohl auch die Handschuhe dann nochmal bekommen. Jetzt probiere ich nochmal aus. Wenn ich die jetzt mit der ansprechen würde...
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me. I am relieved.
She gasps and bows her head in deference.
Forgive me.
Na okay, take your leave. Nicht nochmal Handschuhe.
A bird flits in the background as you approach the altar. Laying your hand on the weather-beaten stone, you feel a gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you.
Drop to your knee and whisper a prayer to the goddess.
As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away. You open your eyes to an old log house, a roaring fire, and a door ajar. Pushing the door open, you find a bedroom, comfortably furnished. In the middle of a bed, wrapped in blankets, is an old, shivering woman. She reaches out, welcoming her lost child. So good of you to come. She has been so proud to watch your heroics, but now you need to help her. She leans forward, grey hair falling to frame her wrinkled face, and whispers that she is so hungry. She needs to feed. She needs your source.
You feel your god stirring within you. Ask to intervene, just this once. Very well. Step forward and allow her to take your source.
The woman takes you in her arms, pulling you close in a warm, soft embrace. You almost can't help relaxing as her warmth spreads through you. You're still breathing in her scent, the smell of home, when you feel her claws. They press into your back, tearing cloth, breaking skin, pushing deep into muscle. A gasp escapes your lips, and you sense it, her ferocious hunger as she starts to feed. You feel your source draining away, your energy sapping, your own hunger becoming unbearable. You push her away, staggering backwards, until you rest gasping against the door. The figure in the bed draws the curtains and smiles as she is bathed in moonlight. She turns back to you, her grey hair now streaked with gold. She gets out of the bed, walking towards you, but you feel your god pulling you back, pulling you away from her claws. The room fades, but Amadia's moon remains, now emblazoned on the altar before you.
Seltsam. We learned that Amadia is aligned with the moon. Haben wir das? Amadia, Moon. Und würde die jetzt dann noch was anderes sagen?
It would pain me to kill you, but if I must do so, I am.
She gasped.
Forgive me.
Moment, da war doch
It would
jetzt
pain me
was.
to kill you, but if I must, I am.
She gasped.
Forgive me.
Sieg die Alte. Naja, das haben wir ja. Naja, okay. Dann haben wir das ja jetzt auch schon und können wir nach Hause. Beziehungsweise können direkt zum Temple of Relic fast traveln. Gut, dann... Ja, unten ist aber auch noch eine ganze Menge so anderer Kram. Gehen wir vielleicht hier erst auch nach Süden.
A black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
I wonder to yourself if she can read your mind. Imagine dancing with her drunk in the moonlight. Picture yourself putting a knife to her throat. Envisage her setting a blade on your throat. Immer das erste.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you.
Tell her the Solomon has tasked you to kill Alexander. Tell her you're a friend. Make the sign of the lone wolf. Adopt Amira's tone and tell her these vessels are her thralls. Tell her who you are is none of her concern. Yeah.
When she speaks inside your head, her words have weight, as if they force themselves into your mind, whether you would let them or not.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you.
Make the sign of the lone wolf. Na, dann nehmen wir das hier. Saloman.
Then kill the divine pigs and kill the godwoken. Kill them all, and then perhaps you live or perhaps you die.
Na super.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs, and kill the Godwoken. Go kill them all. Go serve the King.
Okay, das schreibe ich immer auf. To do. Mit Black Ring SE von Relic reden. Dass ich die nicht vergesse, am Schluss nochmal zu besuchen, um die umzupusten. Gehen wir erstmal nach Westen. Was ist denn das? Also das Gott. Ja, das Fass ist nur Deko. Da waren wir schon. Ja. Licht anmachen. Da liegt Sauce. Können wir mal gerade einsaugen. Eine Lizard Dreamer. Aha. Oh, da ist auch noch wer. Blind.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing. Ifan, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken.
Nah, strength, shoot back at an angry thought. He's mistaken, and he better get out of your head if he ever wants to wake up. Intelligence, call me think, back a response. If you were God-woken, then this is the last place you'd be. Wits claim that he is most perceptive. You are in fact a lure, tasked with drawing true Godwoken out of hiding so that they can be killed. Nehmen wir das, ja?
The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. The voice offers parting words. Very well. Go, in service of the God King. The dreamer's eyes do not see you. His mind is elsewhere, locked in a dark rapture as he torments the Magister. The Magister cowers, oblivious to you. The dreamer is twisting her own mind into a maze of her worst nightmares.
I don't want to go in the cellar. Please.
Ja, sind nicht die nettesten. Dann gucken wir mal, dass wir hier unten noch mit denen reden.
A black ring priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts past you, and you realize that she's blind. She breathes in, as if tasting the air, as if tasting you.
How tragic. You think that she can never see her own beauty. Laugh at the irony. The greatest of beauties. She shall never see herself. Compelled to taste her too, take a step towards her. Das.
She produces a mirror of darkest black, holds it up as if to look upon her own magnificence, and then speaks as if to herself.
I found God-woken.
Die Stimme ist jedenfalls nicht schön.
She waits a moment, as if listening to her own reflection.
It shall be done.
Oh, sallow one.
She closes the mirror, looks at you directly, almost as if she can see you, and then she smiles. A smile to melt the heart, a smile to drown in, a smile to send an army off to war.
Ja, tut mir sehr leid, aber da wird wohl nichts draus. Dafür ist die Zufahr. Na gut. Tut die auch was? Ja, die kann da ja eh nichts tun. Weg. Ist die Reichweite zu gering? $40.000.
The priestess holds her hand out to you and smiles. A smile to freeze the heart. A smile to set a forest all ablaze. A smile in which to gladly bleed to death.
Take me.
Take a leave.
Soul is mine, and so is yours. His soul is mine, and so is yours.
Her laughter echoes like fading cathedral bells, ringing out a world of beauty and despair. You turn away.
Nee, man können wir ausprobieren, was passiert, wenn wir das machen, aber ich nehme mal an, dass das nichts Gutes sein wird.
The priestess holds her hand out to you.
Take.
Her hand slides into yours, and you are whisked away, far across the oceans and the forests and the mountains, to a city on a dusty plain. You're in an alleyway, dark and dank, and you wear a hood. You're ragged and dirty, twisted and bent. You move with a stooping sideways gait. Thirsty, while a shopkeeper's back is turned, you approach a barrel of water and bend to drink. You catch a glimpse of your own reflection. Your skin is discolored, your features deformed, your nose hooked.
Sense her grip relaxing as if she wants to hide her shame. Hold her hand tighter that you might see more.
Whack! The shopkeeper cuffs you about the head, shoves you away, and tells you to clear off. He calls you hag and crone and old witch, though you have only just reached maturity. You reach for the curved dagger hidden in your stinking robes.
You cannot bring yourself to harm him, so you shove him to the ground, steal his purse and run. Wonder as the spirit, which of these things are true? Is she a killer or a thief?
She laughs, a laugh like ringing bells.
Both and none.
You cannot bring yourself to harm him.
You race through a maze of alleyways as behind you the alarm is raised. You hide in a darkened corner as the pursuing mob draws near and sense a presence behind you. You turn. A man's pale face floats high above you in the gloom. He smiles and offers you his long-fingered, long-nailed hand. You know this is the God King's sallow envoy. There is no choice to make.
Take his hand, or take his hand, or take his hand.
You step from your hiding place as the mob goes racing by, crying thief and witch and hag. None but the younger men give you a second glance. They give you a third glance and a fourth. You find a mirror in your pocket. You open it and stare into the black glass. The most beautiful woman you have ever seen looks back at you. You smile, and so does she. And you will remember the beauty of that smile until beyond your dying day. the last thing you ever saw before the veil came down, because now your sight is fading. Darkness descends, and quickly you are blind. Your other senses rise, and you hear and feel and smell the world. You are not lost. You shall never be lost again.
I served the God King well. I shall return.
Take your leave.
So is my...
Her laughter echoes like...
Okay. Na gut, ja, hier unten müssten wir halt auch noch hin. Machen wir mal, nachdem wir hier das weiter erkundet haben. Wobei das auch so aussieht, als wenn es da dann zum Kampf kommt. Das ist eine ziemlich große freie Fläche. Dann werde ich hier auch erstmal einen Schnitt machen. Und dann werden wir beim nächsten Mal hier das erkunden, mit dem Troll eventuell reden und dann hier unten diese Fläche noch machen. Also nicht, dass es bei diesem Tempel war, sondern den Abschnitt. Mal gucken, wie viel das ist. Jo, das schauen wir uns dann... Alchemist, Moment, mit dem rede ich gerade noch.
He looks you in the eyes, raises the palm of his hand towards you. Serpent-like coils writhe beneath the skin. The skin blackens. Noxious black smoke pours from him. Into your mouth, your tongue turns dry, then rough, almost scaly, and you feel your source, unsettled, as if attracted to the man's black eyes. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a god king.
Will yourself to repulse the spell. Gently blow his serpents back to him.
The smoke snake returns to its master. Your mouth returns to normal, and with a sibilant hiss, the alchemist begins to laugh. He tips his temple in salute. For a moment, a black smoke snake coils around his fist, and then is gone.
Hat aber auch nichts. Empty perfume bottle. Oh, das ist eine Menge Poison. Ja, okay. End. Reaver.
An undead reaver lifts a clay goblet of wine and drinks deep. Only the wine trickles out through a hole in his side a moment later. He glances at you with a shrug.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed.
Note that he seems quite confident of success.
I don't need confidence. I have faith. The God King restores the injured, resurrects the fallen. I lay dead and forgotten until he brought me back. He rewards the loyal.
Ask just who is this God King that he speaks of.
The reaver utters a dry cluck of disapproval from the desiccated remains of his throat.
Have you no understanding of the world? The God King is the true king. The so-called seven gods betrayed him and cast him down. Now it's time for him to rise again.
Das ist auch kein... Alles, was nicht divine ist, brauche ich mir gar nicht mehr angucken. Scold him for wasting perfectly good wine.
Wine is wasted on the living, but life is wasted on the living. The God King will change all that.
Na gut, ja, dann schauen wir beim nächsten Mal weiter. Bis denn!